now on paintballwebcast.com.
This is not a car, guys. Stay tuned to see what the Millennium Series has got me doing next.
With over 10 million participants, paintball has taken over one of the top spots for an extreme sport after skateboarding and inline skating. Now played on over 104 countries across the globe, paintball has become an over $500 million industry, with more than 5 million paintball players and tons of new participants playing every day. PaintballWebcast.com selected some of the sport's most amazing professionals in the paintball community to review the attitude and character that is inspiring this amazing sport.
I'm Shelley Farmer.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Steve Rappaport here with Paintball Webcast.
Hey guys, Nick Slodak here. I'll be one of your commentators, analysts for Paintball Webcast.
My name is Maurice van den Aker.
That's right. So here we go. We have ML Kings on the field, Prague, against Tontons, who are the winners from the first event. So we'll see how Tontons get going here. And from watching these teams in practice yesterday, it's really hard to gauge at practice because guys are trying different things out. But they looked pretty good, both teams, yesterday at practice. So
yeah, as we're going down split screen breakout.
Looks like Tontons lose a body on the break, and Kyle Spickett for ML Kings going that snake side here, spectator side. So it's 4-4 with Tontons moving to the middle of the field.
And they lose tab, they lose tab off the break, but they also lose, one on the other side, so it's 4-on-4. ML Kings Prague. ML Kings Prague not on the Doritos side, not very advanced on the Doritos side.
No, they're on the Doritos side. Aztec is the closest bunker that they're on right now. They got everyone heavy on the snake side. And that's the issue that a lot of teams have. If you lose that Doritos side player, you better get some help over there, because if the other team gets going down the Doritos side, it's going to be bad news.
And this game, of course, is being brought to you by Planet Eclipse.
Our good buddies at Planet Eclipse, Leds and Jacko and everybody.
Yeah.
Thank them for supporting paintball everywhere as they do, and especially
the league,
the webcast and the league. They're an amazing sponsor.
They are. Honestly, Planet Eclipse, I've been around for years, making great guns, great paintball apparel. So people, if you come down here, come and visit our sponsors. They're there for you, and we're here thanks to them.
Absolutely. Did you notice this morning some of the games where I thought this field would play a lot faster, are playing a little bit slower? Teams aren't, as I say that. And that player that just got eliminated, he's like 6'10", 6'11" in height, and he's playing the back center, the smallest bunker. And this guy, I'm not joking, he's 6'10", 6'11", easy, and he's playing back center. So hats off to him for playing that bunker.
Oh. And of course, we see Axel. We're looking onto Axel on the small bunker, so that's the one we're looking at. But you're looking at all the way from the Tonton, Frank Shamboon into Snake 1 and shooting across. And he's got on the other side, which you can see, is Axel helping him. And they've got this middle bunker cutting down the entire Snake side. And since Axel just needs to wrap around to get that guy there, and then it's going to be.
Look for him to go soon enough. But who's holding him up is the snake side Aztec, little Aztec temple on the snake side. So he just posted up on it. Axel knows it as well, but eventually he's going to wrap around here, put some paint in there, and then make that move to that next Dorito.
Well, he's waiting for him to make the move in order to, to the line to drop, and once the line drops, he'll just walk over there.
But ML Kings are now in a Snake 1, and these guys know it, so they gotta not get too sloppy, because that guy will rip them apart moving down the Dorito side.
But I do think the Tontons are more disciplined this year. They play much more conservative, disciplined, a little bit impact style.
Well, they got some of their players back, and as we said, that they just ML Kings loses another player. So look for Tontons to get this game over with here pretty quick. Oh, Axel gets taken out.
And that is a huge loss because now they also lost the middle guy, I think.
He moved to, he's inside the right side of the end. We can't see right now.
There, and he
That
makes
should be
it.
game over right here. So, slow point, but that's what you want to do. You want to get that first point off, and Tontons did that. So, Kevin Klum was getting checked. Make sure. Hey, I've watched a lot of games where guys are hitting that buzzer and they're not checking themselves or having their teammate check them, and they're getting no point.
That happens. You get a 1-for-1 here straight away.
Yeah.
And of course, if nobody's left, but you can make the point in this in the other rules.
And if you're the last player alive, just turn your harness around.
Yeah, you have to take it off.
Like 3-4 times already.
Okay, and in the other game, Marseille Icon with our good friend Lake Jouwer from
And Amsterdam Heat, here we go.
and Amsterdam Heat.
That's the view right there is Marseille Icon.
Losing one off the break. Romain Pouzet, number 333. In the stand-up can in the middle.
And they take out Amsterdam Heat's. Who do they take out there? Snake side, back corner, looks like is walking up the field. So 4 on 4.
4 on 4.
Our volume just changed here.
And Lake Jouwer checking himself as we're looking onto Amsterdam Heat, and they're trying to shoot from that. How good is that mini TV? I'm not really sure how good that is. That's Vilou.
So here comes Icon moving down that snake side. Take out another Amsterdam Heat player. So it looks like it's 4 on 3. Here comes the running ref. I don't want to see that guy.
That's never good. That's never good.
If that guy's hit, he's definitely hit some of his buddies pulled. So he's clean. He's got 2 refs still standing on him. And it looks to be 4-3. Icon is in the snake 1 on the far side, the snake side. So they're moving snake 1, snake corner. And as I say that, they move into 50 Dorito. So now they're starting to move down Amsterdam Heat side. It's a good move here.
Okay, and now of course he's laying down, trying to do a sneaky move, but that's the best way of also for somebody to come and get you. So I'm not really sure that that's the best thing. And no, well, he is protected by the big can, so nobody can come and get him. But
anybody gets blasted, takes a Cyclops shot right to the head.
And that wasn't good. I think it's Damien that did that.
It was Blake Jouwer that got hit.
Blake? Oh, was it Blake? But it was. Oh.
But Icon snake player is moving up, takes out Amsterdam Heat's Dorito 1, Dorito 2. So it looks to be 2 on 1 right now.
Yeah. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 Icon players still left. And there they go get the last player, because I think that the snake guy is the only last player alive. But again, methodical play also by Icon, slow playing it.
And that's like, other than the previous match where Heat went 5-0, Houston Heat, because Carnage got, how many penalties did we count that game?
Oh, I counted about 6 or 7.
Yeah,
outrage, it wasn't Carnage, outrage.
So you say outrage, I say outrage. But the games have been playing a lot slower than I expected, because this field plays really fast, but these guys have slowed it down a little bit.
Okay.
Which is smart.
Yes. And we actually got our friend in the pits. So we got Shelly that's going to go into the pits and trying to get some of these players to talk about what's going on actually on the field. So we'll have some live reports on the pits. That is good.
Yeah, that's.
See what the mindset is.
Here we go, Tontons. Cameras on them right now for their breakout. And looks like players getting checked.
No, Axel was clean.
So it's 5 on 3. ML Kings lost 2 on the break. So and here comes Fabrice moving down. Tava's moving through the left side of the M.
Sneaky shooting, as we call it.
Hey, he knows that his biggest threat is gone. And back center there, he doesn't have to worry about them. Because the Dorito side Temple has no shot on him because he's blocking out with the can on the left side of the M. So Smart move. As we say that, he shoots out another player. So it's 5-on-2.
Oh, and I think towel was thrown.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
just
I
threw
heard.
towel, yeah.
I think it's twice. I think
Yeah.
he threw the towel before that already, and then.
Hey, with 5-on-2, you guys aren't. I mean, you can possibly pull it out, but it just didn't look good right there. And you're saving time. It's 10 minutes, 50 seconds left in the match. Regroup, get your stuff together.
But again, I'm impressed with the offshoot braiding of Tontons. Okay, as we go back to Roman Pouzet and the icon players, Jarber, I think Gravelon. So, same standard breakout by icon. Oh, but it's getting shot off the break and oh.
And a 1-for-1. Icon player in the center can play a little bit longer than he wanted, should have, and he just took out one of his buddies. So it went from a breakout of 5 alive to there's 1 player alive now for Icon. So here comes the Amsterdam Heat, gets the point. So, again, those penalties, man, they'll wipe you out.
They'll wipe you out, and they're very strict here. So those penalties will go in straight away, and that's you can't afford it. You cannot afford it, and especially not in this case. We already lose 1 on the break plus a penalty. That's 3.
And they went heavy snake side. So when the first player got hit, and then that player in center got the penalty, they lost all 3 guys in the middle on the Dorito side, gone. So back on the field are the Tontons.
Okay, so as I was heard, because I thought I saw Shelly in the pits trying to say something, so, and since we can't hear her, then we can't say anything. Anyway, we're going back to the game. Tontons, and this is a great shot. Seeing the Tonton breakout. Is Axel alive or not? Now that's the question.
That's 2 games in a row. He's taking a lot of heat in there, but as I say that, here comes the running ref. He's clean. 5 Tonton players still alive. All 5 of ML Kings are still alive.
And Tav doing it too much now, still trying to go through the middle, but hey, why change up something that works? So
yeah, but going with 5 alive still, when there's 2 guys walking off. But yes, as I say that, 2 ML Kings players decide to walk off, and here comes another running
ref. And the 3rd one.
So, commentator curse.
Okay, and the guy in the small TV, the bunker's really getting small for him. Oh, and there's a 1-for-1 on ML Kings just to finish that off. Tonton's looking impressive. I would have thought that ML Kings would put a better fight than that.
Yeah, like again, their training sessions yesterday, they look pretty good. But again, that's what it is. They're practice and training sessions. So all the teams out there, they're not showing too many of their moves that they're going to do on their training session. So. But yeah, right now, Tontons are shooting guys on the break, and they're pretty much doing whatever they want on the field. We haven't seen ML Kings on the Dorito side whatsoever, and I haven't seen them get into the snake at all, except for 1 point, and that was at the end, and it was kind of too late. So.
And Vision. So 5 alive on both sides. Icon doubling up that the smallest bunker in the field. They're doubling that one up.
And they're still alive, both of them.
And they're still alive doing that. So that's enormous. Yeah, and now going through the middle.
So Amsterdam, he moves down to Dorito 2.
Yeah.
Trying to move that to that 50 Dorito. And honestly, that is the move, because really there's only 1 guy shooting at him. All you got to do is wrap, put him in, and get going. Then that guy's going to have just bodies to pick off. But they let Icon get out to D1.
Well, if I was that guy in the can there, I would start turning around because, oh, and they're losing their snake player at the same time.
Yep.
Icon losing their snake player.
So the view right there is Icon moving to the middle of the field. Moving to the right side cone.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen that. So Icon moves to Dorito 2, mirrored up with Amsterdam Heat's player in exact positions.
Well, better field position for Icon now, but can they make that work?
Yeah, right now you have 2 Amsterdam Heat players in Dorito 1, Dorito 2. And the move is, right now, I don't know why he's not moving around to the 50 Dorito. Like, there's nobody looking at him at all. Like, he can walk there.
He could moonwalk there.
Yeah, like, so his coach down there, whoever's talking to him. Now, as I say that, here Icon fills the left side can, and now that's going to prevent that guy from ever moving up. They got to shoot that guy out now.
Yeah, but he will. But that comes to the experience that you can see that Amsterdam Heat still doesn't have yet.
Then they've worked their way back up to and as we said that they take that guy out. But here, now the move is made. And they're mirrored up. Go stick him. That's your job. You have a guy behind you. Go stick him. What are you waiting for?
Oh.
Now he's going to go. Look at this.
Yeah, look at this.
Gets him.
2.
I mean, so Amsterdam Heat, instead of going to stick him, doesn't do it. Icon takes out 2 players. Good move. Great move. That's Blake Yarber. So not surprised. And then
no situational awareness, stands up, thinks he can go and run for the buzzer when still somebody's alive.
Yeah, I'm sitting up here shaking my head right now. Like, at that point, whoever's watching back home, you're that close. Your job, you got a guy behind you. He doesn't have a player icon, so go stick him.
Yeah.
Go bunker him. Do whatever you got to do. Trade, and then your player goes down the snake side, and it's game over. And he let Blake Yarber from Icon shoot him and take out his buddy. And that game turned. So,
but I think that's the experience. And even the Amsterdam Heat, they were.
To do that, I'm going to go talk to those guys afterwards and tell them, hey, man, you're going to get there. You got to go take these guys out. So here we go. ML Kings Prague.
Oh, ML Kings losing 1 off, 2 off the break. No, 1 off the break. And 2. Tontons lose their corner snake. Oh, and I think, yeah, and nobody knows he's there now.
They've lost 2, so it's 3 on 3.
Yeah, 3 on 3.
There's no one on the snake side, so the player for ML Kings has to just stay alive. And as I say that, he gets rocked right in the head. You're alive. There's no threat to you on the snake side. Yeah. Be patient. Don't force it.
And they get shot at their bunkers. And who's on there? Skalspika and...
Yeah.
I know who's playing for them now, but honestly...
Kyle's on there. I don't know who else is on there, though.
I thought there was 2 on there. I thought there was 2 Dynasty players on there. Wasn't it maybe Vanderbilt? No, not Vanderbilt.
I didn't see him here. He might be here, but I didn't see him earlier, but he could be here.
I will check the roster to see who's actually here, because they have 10 people rosters, but not everybody's here all the time.
Right. Well, it looks like Tontons hits the buzzer.
Making it 4-0. Oh, hey, that's a straight going on for game. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah.
Thought they'd give him much more of a run.
Well, that last game, they were definitely in position to get that point. And the player at ML Kings is on the right side of the M. There's nobody on the snake side. Don't force it. And he gets hit, and that's it. Opens up the middle of the field. And Tontons have enough experience to come and finish that game. So we're in the pits right now.
Yeah, we see Slava, we see Svika. Okay, Peruti.
Coach is in disbelief, shaking his head. Here's the breakout for Amsterdam Heat and Marseille Icon. So right here you're looking at Amsterdam Heat. Ref is checking the player, and he's got a penalty. So decided he wanted his buddy to go with him. He took him, went from 5 alive to 3 alive. Down 2-1 with 8:43 left in the game, plenty of time.
So for now, we're still looking on to Amsterdam Heat, and of course the 5 Icon guys are tearing them apart now. And Amsterdam Heat player trying to fill out to the corner, making that alive. And we'll see if Icon, and Icon trying to go to the Dorito 1, and Lake Arbor getting shot while going there. So they were waiting for him to go there in order to shoot him out. So now it gets 3-on-3, which is a completely different ball game. And we see who's that? Damien Grauvogel forces Icon in the snake. And as Icon loses another player, loses the back player. Oh, and getting shot. Nice work by the snake player. Nice job by the Icon snake player, shooting all the way across into Dorito. But now, and that's another one getting shot. So it's a 1-on-1. And it's a 1-on-1. And he did it. He did a 1-on-4. Wow. Way to go, Damien. Ex-Tonton player, by the way, and an ex-Vision player.
And that's a backbreaker there, because you're getting ready to tie the game up 2-2.
1-on-4. First he shoots the Dorito player, then he shoots the other Dorito player, then he shoots the middle player, and then he finishes off shooting without coaching.
Yeah. Without that's beautiful, man.
That's beautiful. You know what? That's the point of, for me, that's the game. That's the play of the day today. I mean, that was really, really, really good. Maybe we can get a rerun on that later, but that was brilliant. And especially when you're in the snake, I mean, you don't have any vision, you don't have any coaching, but that's where the old players come in. I mean, that's... As we're looking into the pits, and here Amsterdam Heat, they can't be happy with that. And that's ML Kings against the Tontons, trailing 4 points.
Yeah, they have to have this point. They need to get out, and they go snake 1 on the break, 3-1 on the break, and then they go the 50 snake on the break. So this is the first time they've done that.
And there are 2 Tontons players walking off. Axel walking off, and the third one walking off. It wasn't Axel, it was his brother, Briscoe down.
And ML Kings are moving hard down that snake side, so there's 2 in the snake and player on the right side of the M. Because there's no snake threat at all, so look for them to just keep going.
We're losing one on the snake side, so now it's 4-on-3, I think. 4-on-2, 4-on-1. Yeah. There they go. So ML Kings finally putting a point on the board.
And they played aggressive, took the snake on the break, took the Dorito 1 on the break, and finally didn't lose all, because they've been playing kind of like in the back line, just getting picked off. Now use your speed, use your weapons that you brought over to help you, and that's what they did.
Tonton coach there, Pascal, talking to Briscoe then, Axel's brother, as we saw Axel with the blue beanie on the right side. There we see Frank Chambon in the back. And Pascal, of course, the field owner of Puget Sargent, and at the same time, Tonton coach. And they look confident. They're like, okay, we lost one. It's okay.
It's going to happen. So here we go. Icon 3-1 over Amsterdam Heat. You're looking at Marseille Icon right now.
Heat losing 2 off the break. Oh, and don't start talking, because that will get you a DMT. And,
They're just getting picked off now. So Icon is just doing what they want with these guys right now. And I think after that last point, the guys are a little bummed still. But hey, that point's gone. You're down 2. There's 6:45 left in the game. You got to get out there and get it done. So, but Heat is in the 50 snake, so that bunker there, as I say that, he gets taken out, so he's not going to do anything for those guys over there. So it looks like right now Icon is getting ready to finish this game off, take a 4-1 lead with 6:25 left in the game. And coming through. So Marseille Icon, if he's clean here, will get the point. Oh, they already threw it in, so it's 4-1. Turning right around, go to ML King, who just got that point back. So now they're down 4-3. And hey, we've seen comebacks. It can happen.
It can happen, but I'm not really sure. As we see the coach from Icon there. And of course, yeah, this game is being brought to you by the good old friends of Planet Eclipse,
who are sponsors of Marseille Icon right there. I'm sure Leds and the guys at Eclipse possibly are watching back in England. Tomo and crew, give a shout out to those guys.
Oh, did you see that one?
Yeah.
That was nice. That was nice. You saw the guy there getting hit straight on camera. And as we see the ML Kings players trying to battle it out. Now it looks like all Tontons alive on 4 ML King players. And the ref running in on another Elemental player, and he's still alive for now. Doubling up the smallest bunker in the field is not okay. And when I said that, of course, he moved. As we're looking onto the Tontons now, Axel, no, it's Breeze. Breeze trying to wrap around. I hate them when they all wear blue beanies. You used to be able to see who's he, and now, now they mix them up just to, you know,
for sure. So here we go. ML Kings, 4 guys alive, 3-1, back center, right side Temple and the left side Temple. Refs running in now on the Tontons on the 3-1, 3-2. We got 3 players on the Tontons moving this Dorito side now, so we try to make this push down the Dorito. Axel Gaudin is trying to make good shots here in the middle of the field, but ML Kings, this match, this point, are staying alive. They're not giving up easy bodies. I do not know how number 13 for ML Kings plays that bunker. The guy is 6'10", 6'11". He's getting it done there. It's pretty amazing. Tallest guy in the field. I think the tallest guy I've seen in paintball in a long time. And he's playing the smallest bunker there, so. So 5:53 left. ML Kings Prague are down 4-1. They need to get some points here, so they need to get moving here. Tontons are up. They're not going to do anything. They're going to grab their shovels and just dig in. They don't care. They want to get that win. So ML Kings need to find a way to start moving this field, and the way to do it is get down that snake side.
And he got him. He got him. He got him. Tav shot across. He was yelling at him, saying, "I got you. I got you." For ML Kings, it doesn't look good. 5 Tontons alive on 3, and so yeah, you have to gun battle them now, and that's always a difficult thing to do. Oh, and they shoot the Tonton center player. Oh, but no, he dug that one out. But there he goes. Oh,
he takes out Alex Godin.
Yeah.
And he got a little bit too greedy.
Oh, that was a dangerous move, because that could have been. Oh, and Loïc's still there. Loïc's still there.
So, no, there's a player.
Yeah,
ML
Loïc.
Kings. ML Kings still a player.
In the
Snake 1.
So Loïc, it looks like Loïc against. See who that is? Is that Kyle?
No.
No.
Oh, it's the tall guy.
In the snake.
And,
and he got him. He got him. Way to go, Loïc. Nice shot through the Doritos into the snake on his head.
And that gives the win to the Tontons.
Yeah. And I think
should.
And Frank was still alive too. I didn't even see Frank. Where was he hiding? So actually it was 2-on-1.
Yeah.
But a nice move on the ML Kings player all the way through the Dorito side.
He just lost his guy behind him.
Yeah.
As he was making that move. Stays alive. that's possibly a different game, but it didn't happen that way, so they will lose this game 5-1. And now coming up here
is the Icon.
Which they're up 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
And like we said earlier, these guys are trying to get these first wins. Those you get a win your first match, takes a little pressure off. You're like, we got 1 win, we need 2 to get in. And so this is a good start right now for Icon.
It is, and it's not an easy group because I mean ML Kings is the troubleshooter in this group. I mean, you would imagine the Tontons, you know, stepping out as first as their group, but then what happens with the rest of those 3 teams? So it's any team's game now, in this sense. So you want to win this game, and especially Icon would be really smart to have at least 1 win.
Yeah, because their next game this afternoon will be against Tontons, so it's going to be a tough game. And I've seen Icon beat these guys over the years, so it can be done. Anything could happen on the field. And then ML Kings play Amsterdam Heat, so like I said, you don't want to go 0-2 today.
No, you don't want to go 0-2 today. And of course, don't forget, I mean, both of these teams, they need this win. And Amsterdam Heat didn't do that well in Puget, so.
They want to keep fighting to get those points. The more points they get, they want to stay out of that regulation bracket. I mean, where they get relegated. They don't do it. They do it at the end of the season. Top 2 move up, bottom 2 drop down.
And this game, of course, is sponsored by Planet Eclipse, shooting the level 1 and the Geo 3.5 on the Icon side. And I think Amsterdam Heat, they also play on Planet Eclipse, if I remember correctly. So, 2 Planet Eclipse teams battling it out, and for now it looks like it's all Icon.
As we say that, Amsterdam Heat.
Yeah, Amsterdam Heat moves down, and it's always, that's what we call commentators curse again. So, so it's 3-on-1 or 3-on-2.
These guys will trade out.
Yeah.
And it looks like Amsterdam Heat is going to pull this game
back to 1.
4-2 with 4:13 left. Plenty of time. We've seen 30-second games today.
26. The fastest was 26.
Yeah.
And of course now the other point being over, this means that we're going to have a 2 minutes between points. So just to tell you guys, after this game we're going to go out for a long commercial break. We'll be back at 1, so at 1 people, with the next CPL games. And those games are going to be, and remember seeing
first
something.
Group is going to be Breakout Spa versus London Tigers.
Yes, London Tigers, and
then
Paris Camp Carnage against London Nexus.
Followed by Edmonton Impact, Frankfurt Syndicate. Should be another, again, that bracket. No disrespect to the other brackets, but that bracket is the toughest bracket here.
I agree.
Followed by Polar Bears against Vision Marseille. So, and then Houston Heat against Offenbach coming at you, followed by Outrage. I'm going to say Outrage. You say Outrage. Outrage.
Outrage. You see, you're getting back in this, Steve.
But not today. I'm going back to Outrage. GK Paris. So. And the last match will be Toulouse Tontons, Marseille Icon, and ML Kings Prague, and Amsterdam Heat. So, a lot of good games coming up today.
And of course, we're looking onto the pits as we see the coach from Icon saying, "Look, this one went wrong." He's talking to Romain Pouzet, one of the older players, of course, on Marseille Icon. A good friend, played a long time with him. Good guy. And their coach, who we friendly call Banania, who is our good friend. And he used to play for this, with Steve Del Pietro, for this French team in Montpellier. Remember that CPL team?
Yeah.
I can't find the name again. I have to, that's been gone, but he used to play for them. I remember that part. That was, so if he's still watching paintball, hi. Oh, I think somebody's getting benched or something. No, not really.
And you're going to have your best players out there. It's 4-2, 4:04 left in the game. You're not benching anyone. Your best players need to be out there.
But it looks like they're all taking a break. Maybe that's for a timeout.
They need to hurry up because I have a Montreal Image game coming up that I need to go to. So
Come on, guys, finish this.
hurry, finish this game so we can go on our lunch break and I can go coach these guys.
Yeah.
Coach of Marseille Icon. What's his name?
We call him, it's Stefan, and he's the one who does the turf, you know, he has the turf company. And at the same time, well, his surname, as we all have nicknames, is Banania.
Yeah, I'm just going to call him Stefan.
Stefan.
I know.
Stefan. And he's been in paintball for a long time.
Yeah, he has. He played against me when he first got into paintball with Avalanche. So he's been around for a while.
He's been around for a while. That was not yesterday.
No.
Not even before yesterday.
That was back when we had wheelchairs. No. We made it happen, man. Avalanche, we set the tone over here for European paintball back in the day.
So Icon, everybody's alive on Icon. And now if they're smart, you just wait for them to come. You know, just shoot the intervals and wait for them to come.
Yeah, if you play defense, when you know a team's coming, it usually doesn't work out for you. But they still got to keep the pressure on Amsterdam Heat, make them work for it. There's a guy's walking by here carrying a TV, and like, where did he just loot that from? Just walking by with the TV.
I know.
We're taking it to nowhere. There's nothing over there that you need a TV for. Just running by here with the TV.
Oh,
All right,
well.
so we got distracted there. It's Marseille Icon with all 5 alive, and Amsterdam Heat with all 5 alive. So 3 minutes, 5 seconds left. Heat's down 2, and they got to get this win because their next game is against ML Kings Prague, and you do not want to go down your first match here. So they're down 2, plenty of time left, but they need to start moving the field here. Because Icon is playing exactly the way they need to do. Hey, we're up 2. They got to come and get us.
And they're just pressing time, shooting the low, shooting the hoppers, shooting the pods, and they don't need to make anything happen. Oh, nice move by the Icon player. Going in this Dorito 3, and now he's going to go to work.
Yeah, you can't let that happen. You're down 2, and you're just giving up that real estate. You cannot make let that happen.
Well, the thing now is, it's a shame if he wrapped on him, he should have tried to wrap on the other.
Well, the Heat player knows he's there, and I tell players, man, if you guys got other players at your 50, they're going to start shooting your guys if you don't get there and match those guys, or go at least get close enough to them to make them not shoot across the field. So he's got his attention now, so let's see what happens here.
Well, he's the only one up on the field. The rest of the Marseille Icon players are still in the back line.
So Amsterdam Heat player is trying to grab his pods. While he's grabbing his pods, he knocks them both out. Spills both his pods, so we went from having 2 pods to having 0.
So, Mr. Bex, that's back to the training board for reloading. But it's a shame. I mean, I thought they were coming out battling more. Oh, as I said that, Amsterdam Heat going into Snake 1. And Marseille Icon really happy with this. They're just, you know, they ticked off more than 3 minutes off the clock. And now Marseille Icon going into the Snake.
Getting text messages. Sorry, I didn't have that on vibrate.
But 1
1 minute left, and again, Amsterdam Heat's down 2. You got to find a way to win. Oh, sticks him right in the forehead.
Yeah.
Stays alive. Great move, but about 3 minutes too late.
Yeah. And they probably have no more paint. It looks like he has no more paint.
Come on, Heat. You got to keep going. You're down 2 points.
Oh, getting chopped up. Oh, and everybody's low on paint now. That's what happens when you sit out long points. So you can just, you know, just sit here. I mean,
And surprised, he's the player that made that nice move. He should have just kept going down that Dorito side and just stopped. Stopped the push from happening. So now Heat's up 2 players, 10 seconds left.
He can't do anything. He knows he can't do anything. So. And game over. But he didn't have any, he didn't have any balls left.
It's like we said, Heat played. They just the inexperience just caught up with them there, and then the only way to get experiences to do what they're doing out there is play and learn from their mistakes, and hopefully they'll learn from some of these and get better from it. So, congratulations to Marsa Icon. You got that start of the day, getting that win, which is important, especially when your next game is against Tontons. And even if it doesn't go their way, they're 1-1 today going into tomorrow. So, but anything can happen on that field. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, so people at home, just to make sure you guys know, we come back at 1 o'clock. So we're going to have a long lunch break because we are ahead of schedule. And we're going to see London Tigers against Breakout Spa and Parry Camp Carnage against London Nexus. So we'll be back in about, about an hour? As we're looking onto Marsa Icon in the pits. They're celebrating, they're happy. First win of the day, and you love to go on the first day. First point.
Get that win.
Get that win. This is Maurice van den Aker and my good friend
Steve Rapicott.
Out from the tower. See you guys in a few minutes. Be right back with you after a nice lunch break.